So, the party walks up to the Pyro encampment, which
Oh,
used to be a town of Polyglot, which you already know of. It was based on a riverbank, nice little farmlands, and they used it for some transportation of goods for
that was
trading and
fast.
such. Well, I don't have anything planned for the next couple of days. Let's just get to the main event faster.
Fair. Okay.
You head in through. Where's the laser pointer? This road over here from where you're coming from.
Okay.
And as you're walking in, you can see that there aren't very many guards around the place. They seem to be busy elsewhere. The place isn't too well defended, and not many of the orcs seem to be around, almost as if they're gathering somewhere else.
Hmm.
But as you are walking through the streets, you can notice that some of the locals have been put into cages and kept as prisoners and hostages. And among them, you find Azteca.
Oh. All right then. Um.
Who's what's does Azteca look like? Like what's
Yeah.
Hit, go for it. Your character.
Kid.
You good?
Oh, Kit died. Rip. You just see a corpse in the cage. Um. Okay.
mute? Get now. Nope.
Rip. Can you hear us now?
Better?
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yep.
Hey.
Discord does that sometimes.
Discord's an ass.
So, as
Maybe
I
that's
was
why people
saying,
use
though,
Zoom.
the town is pretty much, well, the campment that they got set up was pretty much in the old town of Polyglot that got taken over by the orcs. As I've already told the party before, it's mostly an agricultural town, but they do some trade routes down through the rivers that flow through here. There's a waystone around the city hall around here. I'm using the laser pointer on the map in Owlbear Rodeo,
Oh.
which is pretty much a portal that you can use to get between all the different major towns.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much as they're heading in, a lot of the orcs seem to be missing. There's not very many people running about the streets. It's almost as if they're gathering somewhere else. But on the other hand, there are a lot of cages lining around the streets full of the civilians of the town that have been being held captive. And among them is your character.
Nice.
So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, it's Tekka with a very, very gambling addicted witch, which probably is why I ended up in a cage.
What does she look like?
Human with just dark hair and blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
She's not really special. She does have a scar on her cheek. But other than that, she is also very short. She is about 4 foot.
Jeez.
She
I
is
believe she's a human, right?
Small.
she is human, yes.
Okay.
Jesus. That's short for for a human. Very short.
Yep. It's very short.
That's
Yeah.
like that's like what we call dwarves in real life. That's a
Mine
dwarf height.
seems to be of a smaller origin. My.
Really bad gambling addiction and very hot tempered.
Uh,
And
I,
she
I,
looks to be
I, oh,
around 20 or so.
I'm stuck here between wanting to interact with the Nakoda and the fact that there's no reason for us to go up to one random person in a cage out of the other ones. I'm stuck in that dilemma.
Without ammo, you could just reason just going around freeing all of them.
I don't think she would do that yet. She want that would probably result in provoking the orcs, and she doesn't want to do that currently. Do we get stopped by any of the orcs coming in? I mean, you said there weren't many, but there were some.
No, there are no orcs that are
Oh,
wandering around the place.
oh,
All the orcs seem to be gathered somewhere else within the town.
okay. You know, in that case, hold on a second. Let me read something. Anybody else, feel free to say stuff.
Say what? I don't know what
Yeah,
to
other
say.
than Alvamo, what do you other guys want to do?
Um I mean
Murder is not an option,
Well,
Dirk.
well, I'm not an orc, so it's fine. But I could let her out.
and
Do
I
you
could potentially keep her safe.
do you guys actually say that?
Wait,
No.
what? I'm confused.
No,
We should
like
be,
I
we should be
thought we
letting
were
them all
just.
out.
Uh,
If we came here to stop or reach a peaceful agreement, but we should still let these people out. These cages.
Yeah.
It's true.
So
Yeah.
And is this in character or out of character?
this is in character.
Okay, yeah. In that case, then
Yes.
yeah. Of course we will, but they may not be so happy about us letting them out currently. It would be best to reach some kind of agreement beforehand, and then let them out if it turns violent.
Or we could just let them out now. That might be the better option, in my opinion.
I hate this as much as anyone, but I do want to increase the chances as much as possible of reaching a peaceful outcome.
Yeah, but just don't let these people sit in the
They
cage.
will be released before we leave.
Okay, so where are we gonna go then?
We need to find the leader, which
we'd
I
probably
can.
have to wait for them to come back, of course.
No, I can find where they are, and then she is gonna cast spying again to view the whole area again. Dead.
Okay, yeah, so you can pretty much see the entire map.
Should I not roll for that again?
Well, yeah, I'm just reasoning that you can go ahead and roll for it, but mainly the failed roll is just if they wind up detecting you or not.
Yeah. So let me do that. That's just a 1d20 plus 2d10 now. Okay. Plus 2d10. Oh, I missed a 12d20.
Oh
Right.
boy.
Glad I caught that. Oh, wonderful. A 9 and a nat 1, but I got 22.
Ooh, let's go.
Alright. So as you are looking around the map, you are able to see that a lot of the town is sort of devoid of anybody, but towards the entrances on both sides, you can see that they got the people caged up,
Mm-hmm.
which they're pretty much putting them up on display for anybody passing by as a sort of warning. But the orcs themselves, they all seem to be gathering around the town hall.
Mm-hmm. What's happening in the town hall? Do I know?
It's hard to tell because it's just pretty much a huge ruckus of orcs just partying it up.
Do
It's
I
too loud to make out any specific things of what's
ah
going on.
do I know what the leader is?
Yeah, among them, you can see that inside the town hall on a sort of makeshift throne, there is the chieftain of the Pyroclan, and beside him is his war chief.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to describe the two?
Okay, yeah, fair point.
They look like orcs.
Okay, well, the chieftain is tall with a very sturdy and athletic build. He's more or less built like a truck. He doesn't seem to be wearing any armor whatsoever, actually wearing very little clothing. He
She can relate
has
to that.
black hair that he's pretty much got shaved down into a sort of buzz cut.
Nice.
On the other hand, the war chief, he's on the shorter side, but other than that, he's a bit on the shorter side. He got longer red hair that he got tied back into a ponytail. And he seems to be wearing light armor. And alongside him, he has various beasts chained up, which seem to have signs of scorched fur and burn marks on their bodies.
Metal.
Okay.
Nice and friendly.
Well,
I
that
can't.
that lasts for 10 minutes, I believe. So I just have that for 10 minutes. I think so.
Pretty much.
Okay, so I'm going. Okay, so Elema's going to turn to the party, and she's going to say, "I, I can see that the all the orcs are gathered around the town hall, and the leader is inside. I am thinking of sending the leader a message directly, which I can do thanks as I can see him.
I will at least say that this entire conversation that these four are having is right there in front of Azteca. So if who likes
Well,
to chime in about,
I'm I'm just playing with my cards, okay? I'm like, you guys do you. They are very unreasonable. I lost my gambling bet, and they took all my things, leaving me with just my cards. Okay, I can't help you there. He's very unreasonable.
Well, we can try. Did will any of the party members chime in?
I don't even live here, and I'm stuck in a cage.
still think we should let them out before we go, but if it really is
Hmm.
up to you, then we won't.
I think
I-
we should at least, well, keep them alive.
Of course.
I think that's the original plan all along. No use to free a dead prisoner.
Hmm. Uh.
For days, okay? They only feed us soggy bread. That's all we get. Okay? That's not enough to say anyone. Everyone here is starving. So it's either you stick us in cages until you're ready to go about your freaking business, or you let us out now and we can help you with whatever you need, okay? Because these orcs are not going to let us out freely, even if you try to freaking talk to them. I tried, okay? I don't even live in this town, okay? I ended up in a cage anyways. With only
Well,
cards.
Thinking about it, actually thinking about it, I don't think she would actually say that to wait. Yeah, she's going to say let him out. Yeah.
well,
And in that case, let's see.
I'm not sure if we could
So-
make the escape attempt, but it's worth a shot.
As you are going about the cages,
I-
a lot of them are really
I was gonna say I was gonna use transmutation to get rid of the bars of the cages.
okay. That would definitely do it.
Yeah. Just kind of
So you're just gonna use transmutation to melt the bars, or just sort of bend
more.
them?
Yeah, just form an opening out of the cages.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just going around morphing the bars to where they can get out easier.
Yep.
And it doesn't take too long before you manage to get all the ones around the entrance free, and they seem to run us down the road to
Yeah.
get out of the town.
Yeah, make sure they don't run to the center of the town.
Go on, evacuate to the center.
No. Don't do that.
No, I was just, that was an out of character thing. That was
Yeah,
not
I
in
know.
character.
I know, Gabe.
And that also means that Azteca is free and with the party now.
Finally.
Welcome.
Oh,
She's
This band of bastards.
Elima's gonna turn to Isaac and say, are you going to leave for the rest of them, or
No, I should. He still has my stuff. I need it.
fair enough?
Okay.
Fair enough. You can come with us if you want. Um, she's gonna say, she's gonna turn to the
It'd be
full party
pretty
and say,
dangerous, though.
I would still like to send a message to the leader and try to reason with him. Does anyone have any input on what I should say?
Yeah, the input should be that we should try to fight him rather than try to negotiate with him after he's had all these people in cages.
If there is a chance for peace, then I will take it.
You heard it yourself. She said they probably won't be letting go freely, and we just let them go. So
You just saw how fast they ran.
exactly.
But little dingy.
If it turns to violence, then I will not argue. But before then, I would like to take whatever chances we have.
You're crazy or something. If you
Well,
believe you
I
can,
mean-
if you believe you can do that, then and truly, this world is definitely something.
Again, if it comes to that, then I will be the first to fight. But still, whenever there's a chance for peace, then that's what I want.
Not much I could do except bite ankles. Okay. I can't. I don't have much.
Well,
Really should rethink the decision here before we decide to do that. Just saying. I don't
Well,
think we should do that.
what do you propose we do then, Dirk?
Kill them. Might be the best option. What's the point? They're not gonna do it peacefully. You know that. If we just walk
Kill
in there and
them,
try to do
huh?
it peacefully, we'll just be trapped.
Well,
To
if we
say,
did,
like I mentioned before, the town hall is pretty much swarmed with orcs, and it
yeah,
would be too much difficult for like a group of 5 to kill every last one of them.
yeah, and she's relayed that information. So yeah,
It's fine.
even if we gave them a message and they sent the orcs out, at the very least, that would get them away from the town hall. That'd be better.
Most
fine.
orders follow a hierarchy, so if you take out the leader, the rest might just run away. If we could just sneak into the building, that would be easier than just rushing in.
You had that
Um,
experience with the other chieftain.
It's been my experience before with other orcs.
I would be able to get in without trouble at all, but I would not be able to take anyone with me.
You're gonna go by yourself.
I did not say that. That is the issue.
Yeah, and you took that out of context.
If we could get closer,
I
we
will
could just
also say that if Alabama is planning on shifting, you can shapeshift multiple targets.
I was actually thinking about insubstantial, but that's also an option.
Ah,
I do also have transmutation.
I'm
As do I. Uh,
Hmm. What could we do about this?
You can go in there by yourself if we're gonna try to do that.
I can
I
try.
mean,
I can try and shapeshift us all into smaller forms to get in.
Smaller forms like what?
Something unnoticeable. A moth, maybe.
A moth.
they don't really care for animals
Would you rather?
other than animals. If it's edible, if they can eat it, like if it's big, like cows, livestock, they'll go for it. But if you go for something like a house pet, most house pets are still roaming around the city. They leave them alone. They have no interest in it, like cats or dogs.
That would be an option.
I will
rats
also say
even?
that you do have an orc in your party.
Yeah, there's that too. We have 2 of them.
Yeah, Marxus and Bobbin.
When
Yeah.
do you, when do you send your friend over there to get his head ripped off for betraying the?
Yeah,
The
that's an issue. Yeah.
Perhaps maybe
What
then we could
do they-
shift into rats?
Hmm?
Could we shift into rats potentially?
That would be an easy way in. There is a lot of mouse holes in many of the houses
Hmm.
due to it just being mainly farmland. They do attract a lot of mice and rodents that want to eat the grain and food that they cull here.
Actually,
Tends to have a lot of infestation problems when it comes to rodents.
actually thinking about it, no, I would be able to just make us all insubstantial. I completely forgot about casting in multiple people. I'm dumb.
Yes, but there's also the factor of if you would be able to roll high enough to do so,
You're the one.
since it is a higher tier being.
You're the one who said that we don't have to roll outside of combat.
I mean, I want to say it's a different story when it comes to multi-target.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then shapeshifting would pose the same issue, though.
Yeah,
I
but
could.
insubstantial is power level
potentially-
7. If you use
It is.
shape-shifting to just like disguise yourself as orc, it's just a level 3 that you have to pass.
Hmm. And could I Could I
Hmm.
potentially cast
Well-
transmutation on self to amplify the effect of this?
Huh?
You could help him with it, yeah.
Wait, what?
You sound extremely British.
Transmutation is altering non-living matter.
Yes. And
Oh, if you
Was
wish to turn yourself
living.
into a rock, then I said non-living.
true.
Hold on.
I could simply turn us all. Well, we could try to shapeshift into orcs ourselves.
I'm not seeing anything in the description of transmutation that specifies that it has to be non-living. It just says physical matter.
I mean, fair enough.
You can go die in a hole if you expect me to allow you to change me into an orc.
I could
Well then, Dirk, what do you propose
potentially-
we do? Would you like to just run into that crowd?
I told you I'll just stand right here and let you handle it if it really, really bothers you that much.
It's taking forever. We need to hurry up before they're done gathering over there and they start roaming around the town again. So we need to figure this out.
Yeah, the short
Yes.
person's right.
Okay, call me short again and literally your ankles will be gone.
Alright, while you discuss what y'all are
I'm not
doing, I'm
scared of
gonna
that.
head off real quick to do some things.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Just figure out what y'all want to do.
All right. Well, Dirk, you seem to have a problem with all the methods I proposed. So, what would you like to do?
I just told you, I'd rather just stand here. If I can't do what I want to do,
Well, I'm asking you what you wish to do.
I want to kill that orc.
Yes, we can't just teleport in and kill him. So, how would you like us to get there?
I let the smart stuff to be discussed with the smarter people.
Then, what is your issue with what I have proposed?
I just don't like you.
There are three options, okay? We could either go with turning into orcs, we could go with turning into an animal of some sort, or we can just stand here pussyfooting around while they're talking and probably getting close to leaving the area they're gathered in, which is more dangerous. Pick one of the two, not the third.
Well, I'd rather pretty much transform into any sort of disguise of choice.
So the way of with the rats problem is you have to go through many mouse holes to try and figure out which room's what to where the major leaders are. With orcs, we could probably just slip in as guards if we can pull it off correctly with the orcs.
We should probably take the orcs option then.
Hmm.
If
That
that
would-
makes sense.
That would be the easiest transformation, but the safest would also be the most difficult spell for me to cast.
Wait, so I'm gonna have to back in the house real quick, so I'm gonna mute
Okay,
myself.
we'll figure this out.
I
So,
mean, after all, looking at this, it will be difficult figuring out which mouse hole leads to where. And we can't just leave ourselves to die here, so we might as well slip in as orcs and try to act naturally.
yes, I believe that would be the best option.
Because there's only a few spells I can do without the rest of my deck of cards. Okay?
Mhm.
I only have a few cards here. He has the rest of them because I put them up as a reward for my gambling that I lost in order to try and free the rest of the town, which didn't end well. Okay, that's why I ended up in a cave. I only have few cards. So if we go with the orc option, I can help minimally until we get to the area where the chieftain is to slaughter him. And I could gather the rest of my items.
Transforming us all into orcs would not be the easiest or safest option, but it may be the best one.
You guys can have fun with that.
Oh, and what? Where are you just gonna walk off to?
Do you plan to simply stay here?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want... What is the problem with the orc option
I
opposed to
don't
the
like
rat?
orcs.
Nobody likes orcs, okay? Not many people do, okay? But if it's
All people should like. Apparently.
if it's the quickest option and easiest option, so it's less magical drain on the person casting the spell, we should do it. Because the most difficult option requires a lot more running around and planning than the orc option.
Dirk, if you would like, I could instead turn you into a goblin.
I don't want to turn into any of those freaks.
What would you rather turn into then?
I just told you, you guys can do it. I'll wait right here.
And what? Get killed waiting?
If it stops me from listening to you three, maybe. Nothing's stopping you from going in and doing your plan. You don't need me for everything.
It's a group, though. You're part of this group. Even if I just joined like 5 minutes ago, you're still part of this group. They are concerned.
Unfortunately, I am part of this group.
Yeah. And that means they're concerned about your safety, even though you aren't.
I'm not concerned about a couple people's safety here, but...
I really don't care, okay, dude? It's either you come with us, stop being an ass, and stop pouting like a baby. Or you sit here and I lock you in the shed.
That's funny.
Where they will find
Dirk,
you.
if you
Because they use that shed.
Dirk, if you wished to not go with any of the plans that were proposed, how about instead you go around to the other side of the town and free the other prisoners on the other entrance while we go inside?
I'll do that in my neighborly stroll.
Go around the town so you are not seen in the middle.
Yeah, I know how to not be seen. You don't have to tell me.
Okay, there. Figured it out. You
I
do
was-
that.
I was still... Sorry.
Do that. Okay.
Well,
I will still be able to see the town while... I should still be able to see the town for, at the very least, another 6 minutes. So, hopefully longer. So, if you run into any trouble, I should still be able to help
Never
in
run
some
into
way.
trouble. And I can handle myself.
well.
If you insist.
You always like this?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, that's no good.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
Well.
Kendrick. It's so mean. It's so mean to come into the party and call the guy an asshole. You don't even know why he hates orcs. That's out of character.
I'm a hothead, okay? It doesn't matter to me if we're just arguing over nothing.
I mean,
It's just funny.
you chose to be an asshole a little bit, so I can't blame her.
No, he just doesn't like Alabama. So when she talks to him, he's just not happy.
This is big booba discrimination.
Sure.
He called me short.
I mean, I
Yeah.
won't judge.
Okay, I may be short, but this is how I was born, and I'm beautiful, okay? I don't need people pointing it out 24/7. Besides, those orcs pointed it out every day for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Everyone is beautiful. Even when you're Dirk.
Fuck off. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
She just smiles at him.
What are we doing now? Are we just waiting for
Well,
Dead?
yeah,
We're,
I'm
we're,
waiting for
we're,
Dead.
we're waiting on God
At
to
this
come
point,
back.
We've already decided.
Since we're waiting, how are you all?
Oh,
I'm
Good.
fine.
How are
Good.
you?
I'm tired. I
had a
Right.
decent nap before the session.
I cut a tree. I cut 2 trees down and I'm exhausted.
And I can't wait to get a job because I work at a grocery store near me.
You just
Yay.
get it?
Yeah, confirmed.
Nice.
I worked at a grocery store for my first job and I stayed here for 2 years and quit.
Just because it wasn't worth it.
Nah, everyone there was an asshole.
I worked at a Dunkin' Donuts. I had to
Bro,
quit both of them.
I started at
They get
Taco
paid
Bell.
more at Dunkin' Donuts than I do at like a pharmacy, and I figured I get paid more. Yeah, this surprises me. In my state, the minimum wage is like $7.90 or something, almost $8.
Hmm.
So like, I'm like, bruh.
Nice.
The first Dunkin' Donuts I worked at, like, used me all the time. Like, always calling me in, always, like, putting me on morning shift when I was supposed to be afternoon and evening. I'm like, nope, sorry. I'll finish this week, but I have another job at another Dunkin', okay? And I moved to that Dunkin', and then I got sexually harassed twice, and
Oh.
he did nothing about it. So I quit, and I didn't go back. And he begged me to come back.
Rip.
What a douchebag.
The manager begged me to come back because I was overqualified to work there. I had a manager's license, a food manager's license, and I was overqualified to work there as just a low-level employee. So I did everything. I mopped, I cleaned, I did cups, I cleaned the ice cream machines and stuff, and nobody else did anything. When I told him like I was getting harassed like this, and he did nothing. And I was like, nope, I'm done. You could
I'm
do
sorry.
this. I quit.
He sounds like an absolute twat waffle.
He was.
Yep.
I just can't
I'm
get
gonna-
food.
I'm gonna cut my air conditioner on here in a second. So sorry if the background noise goes up. It's nighttime here, yet my computer produces so much heat that my room is hot.
It's nighttime here out of my room because it's cluttered.
Then again, we are also close to summertime, so
In
That
the
might help.
summertime when the weather gets hot.
okay. Hopefully that doesn't completely trash my audio.
Buckets.
So I assume when I talk you can hear the air conditioner now.
I can't hear it.
Not really.
Yeah,
Thanks for
only when I
voice
talk.
impression, no.
Yeah.
Is it bad that the only two people that I remember is Siva and Dead? I don't recognize anybody else.
Gabe
I
Gabe
know
is
you.
Gabe is new, but Joe is not.
I know.
Yeah.
I just don't recognize
I'm unknown persona from Codev.
are you?
A lot of names. Yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of usernames on there, but
Yeah.
He's the guy that
No,
made Doom
I'm
Guy.
yeah, I'm always in Dead's shit. So
Yes.
I definitely don't recognize because I've only recently started getting back on Aquotive.
I don't go on. I haven't been on in like a year.
I
might-
haven't been on in ages.
So yeah, I only started getting on this January. I wasn't on for like 2 years.
The only way I do like group RPs again, honestly, might be like on something else. I don't know. I think I'm done with Quotive.
I really want to try RP Repository.
Dead tries to do group RPs on Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that. So
I'd try it,
Yeah,
but I really like the system of RP repository. Honestly, though it might be a little different.
I like group RPs with people I know. Yeah.
I think
The,
I think if you could
the thing
somehow
about it,
mix D&D and group RPs, that would be perfect for me in some way.
yeah.
Like obviously you can't do voice chat for RPs. It's like
Yep.
D&D, but yeah.
The one reason I stopped doing RPs on Quota for a while was because of the group RPs that I was in with Dead.
Mhm.
And his girlfriend at the time always found a problem with my characters,
Eh,
and she'd always bring it up and was like, I did nothing wrong. Okay, that's just how my character is.
yeah,
Thank you. And so I just stopped for Quota for a while.
I haven't used Quotive in like I will jump on it like rarely on occasion to look at something, but I haven't actively used it in uh the last time I actually used it would have been the last devs groups that actually took it off.
Yeah, there was one person on Quotive that was severely worried about me that she just made her entire page like someone bring her back.
Missing
Like,
person.
yeah, it was like missing person. I'm like, what
Missing
the
person.
fuck? I was sure I was gone for like a couple years, but I told some people.
I told somebody.
I know I told some people. Did you know?
Country boy, I love you.
Why don't you just go over there and get it done real good?
I'm realizing that Dirk probably can't just go around the town because of the river.
I can swim.
Bro, this straight
Have
up
strong
river
legs.
got him.
She can make him fly.
Fuck off. Yeah, that's what you tell her.
It's just like, bro, I'm gonna fight the river.
Crawl
She can
under
also
the
make him
bridge.
fly by turning him into a bird.
Or turn him into Tia!
I don't think he wants to be into anything, turned into anything.
Not
No,
even
he
if
just
it's
wants to
Tio.
murder everything as himself.
Nah, he doesn't like killing any.
Murder hobo
everything.
Dirk.
Nah, if I was a murder hobo, I'd make him want to kill everything.
Not far off, fam.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. I imagine that Murs is just asleep in the bag still.
Oh yeah. Murs is like sleeping in the back, and then Voki's
In
just
the bag.
like, oh, sorry,
It's fine.
fucking word.
It's fine. My audio is shit, and I don't talk well. So that's okay.
I felt so awkward because my door was slightly open when we were first starting, and then my dog walks in and is staring at me as if I'm a crazy lady.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
Hi.
We'd come to a decision for 14 minutes.
So, what is it that y'all would like to do?
So, all of us except for Dirk, are going to go into the town hall. Through whatever means, probably becoming orcs. And Dirk is going to go around and free the other prisoners on the other side of the town.
Via going around the town.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I find the other side of the river.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
he's just gonna hop over the river.
We'll find a way. I'll find a way.
It's gonna go around town to the other side
Yeah,
to free
yeah.
people.
He just dives into the river.
Whoosh.
And then everybody else is gonna head to the capital.
Yes.
Yeah,
Any
but
disguises or anything, or y'all just heading straight on in?
I said we're probably gonna turn into orcs.
disguising as orcs.
Okay.
Do the 2 orcs we have with us have anything to say?
They're fine, whatever y'all decide.
Come on, Dad.
But I'd like to get things along. I've had enough detours for now.
Okay.
Hey, Dad. Whatever boats your boat.
Why is it so big?
Let's the go.
Good and bobbing.
Dad just fiddling with the tokens.
But yeah, y'all be heading into the capital then.
So, in that case, we have how many people to transform? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people to transform into orcs.
Yeah, but both Lou and Alabama know shapeshifting, I believe.
Okay.
So
So-
that means y'all can
Yeah.
split it pretty well.
Okay, so we can each just transform 2 people, ourselves and 1 person. Oh wait, no, because Dirk is going in, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we should
So Lou
change.
can just transform like herself in Azteca, and then Alvema can transform herself in the 2 orcs since she's more trained in shapeshifting.
Okay. Wait, are we okay? So I think we're turning into orcs, so do we need to change the orcs?
Oh, yeah, no, not the orcs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just shapeshifting yourselves in Azteca, and I'm
Okay. What is Lou's alteration score? Let's see.
So I'd have to roll 1d20 and 2d8. So
Yeah,
his
what-
score is
what-
6.
I'm asking what her score is.
I think it's 6 in alteration.
Okay, so Elvema will do herself and Azteca because she has a higher score.
okay. And you do have boon focus for shapeshifting, don't you?
Me?
Hmm.
Yes, you.
No.
No? Okay.
She just has straight alteration.
Then B roll is with disadvantage
Hey,
since it's multi-target.
Disadvantage 1.
my bedtime. Can you guys lower it down a bit?
Yeah, not even being loud.
If I can hear you, so it is 3-inch wall. There's
Oh boy.
Get out of room.
So let's do that with disadvantage. Oh,
Since you're doing multi-target, it's at disadvantage.
disadvantage 1.
Yeah.
So, I got a 4.
Alright. I'll roll mine.
I mean, you're able to shapeshift yourself, but not as Tekka.
I don't think that's
Okay.
high enough to transfer myself either.
Yeah, but you have boon focus, so I'm gonna at
No, I
least
don't.
read you- Oh, no, you
don't
don't.
have boon focus, Dad.
Right. Fuck.
Well, her
He's
magic
just
just
trying
fizzles
to-
out.
He's just trying to hand wave so much to see if he can hurry this along.
See, rushing it doesn't make it more fun though.
Alright. Result 20.
got
That's
20.
cumulatively not natural.
Yeah, I figured. So 20, and I take it you're only shapeshifting yourself, right?
Yep.
Okay, so
I
Lou's able to disguise herself as an orc. Alvema is not able to do it for the 2 of them.
and she can't just reroll that because that'd be the same thing. Well, that didn't work. Wonderful. I could try to transform us into something different.
So the plan you guys were trying to do all along doesn't end up working.
You're not there, Dirt.
I haven't left yet.
Oh,
Have I?
did you?
Sure. I wish I was there to roast you though. What the hell?
Just like around the corner as they're doing this.
Yeah, sure. I'll say that.
Wonderful.
Sounds more savage. Sounds like Dirk. Sounds like dickhead Dirk.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, he's just over here eavesdropping.
See if that
So,
fucking tall bitch says anything
oh
about
wait,
me.
who joined? Orion. Orion. Hi. Hi, Orion.
Hello.
Hi.
How'd your trip go?
Orion, I can't hear you. You're talking.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Boop, boop.
Dirk was the last one with the bag of sack of storage, wasn't he?
Hello.
Probably.
Hello.
That,
So yeah, that means that they've been hiding out in the sack of storage this whole time. They're with Dirk.
Oh boy.
you get to come along with me in my adventures.
Yeah, of course.
Hi, Ryan. How you doing?
I'm here. Yes, yes,
Yes, kid is here too.
yes. I
Hi.
see. Hello.
Your audio's cutting out a bit.
All right.
Maybe try leaving and coming back in.
Yep.
Me?
Yes, your audio's cutting out.
That's fun. I hear yelling.
Better?
You're still cutting out. Oh no.
No, for sure. I just got home, so I didn't have time to skip and see what happened.
Why do I?
I didn't understand any of that.
Oh, God.
I heard she just got home.
Yeah, she just got home from the sounds of it.
Yeah. Oh, Dead, you're cutting out too.
Huh.
That's
Am
always
I?
been cutting out for me.
Am I better now or no?
You're better.
Who was talking there?
Mm.
I can barely tell who's talking. Is it cutting out just for me or is it for anyone else?
They cut out both. Orion and Dud are cutting out
Yeah.
for me.
Okay.
Any better?
Yeah, you're
I
better.
could hear you now.
Okay, I just messed with my output volume.
Eh.
I guess it just wasn't
See
picking
what I
me
can
up.
do. I don't have
Yeah, you're still.
headphones with a mic right now, so I can't do it.
Okay, so you were like talking for like a solid couple seconds there and then it cut out again.
She said something about headphones. Both those
Yeah.
headphones are killing her.
Maybe better.
You need to talk for a little longer than that.
Free.
Okay,
that was
clear.
that was the whole thing there.
All right. Hopefully it stays like that. I just have to
There we go.
basically
Oh.
Okay, it's still cutting out a bit, but it seems like you're gonna talk.
stay off of headphones.
Okay. It
Okay.
seems like it's better now. So does Merge just pop her head out of the bag on Dirk's hip?
We're just gonna say Myers and Boki have been hanging out in the bag of holding, which Dirk had last. So she's over there with Dirk.
Amazing.
All right.
We're chilling.
So I'm gonna guess you want a recap of what's going on so far. So they came
Probably
into
best.
they came into the orc camp, which is their main encampment, the stronghold of the town that they took over that I mentioned before in the last session. And they found along the entrance ways there are cages, which have people inside of them. So they started to let people free. Dark is planning to go around to the other entrance to start letting people go and avoid the town hall where all the orcs are gathered at. And Elvema, Azteca, Lucifer, and the two orc companions are planning to try and disguise themselves and go and talk to the orc leader to hash things out without any violence.
I will see what happens.
I know I'd much rather.
And
do something.
also, if you look into the chat topic, you will see
Wait,
a invitation for Owlbear Rodeo along with the password. So you can see the map I got pulled up.
I'm trying that right now.
Oh, okay.
Says I'm in, but it says there's nobody else here. So
Weird.
there we go. Got it. I'm in.
There we go.
Okay.
I
Alright. You
Hello.
have the map now.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Well, continuing where we left off, Alvema's attempt to disguise herself in Azteca failed.
Well, sometimes it happens.
So what is our solution now?
Okay, so like what I said before, she could try and change it to something different, maybe.
If you want to try for like a different race other than orc, say fine, go ahead.
Any chance that I know the plan? Any chance that I know the plan, or
Nah, you're probably in the bag of holding, and you're with me. I left.
You probably just like pop out and notice that Dirk's walking around a random town you
does
haven't been
Dirk
in
not know what's
before.
happening over there? In that all right then.
Oh no, Dirk's sitting around the corner eavesdropping on them.
No, not really.
I mean, he was.
I was
before, so-
joking. No, I was joking. I wasn't serious.
I imagine he wasn't.
Wow.
I imagine he wasn't watching them, but that happened as he's walking away.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
So Merge, when she pops out, can probably still see the other group.
Anyways, back onto the disguise.
Hmm. I could try and turn us into goblins.
It might work. I mean,
I don't think
Go
they'll be
for it.
we have like 1, 2, 3 orcs here. They would believe if there were 2 goblins with them. More so used as slaves.
Hobgoblins?
If you want, I am fine with anything. I need my cards back. So, if it works, it works. If not,
Wait, do they actually have goblinoids working with the orcs, or is it just like?
Yeah, it's not just orcs. They got like goblins and hobgoblins running around the place too.
Okay, good.
It's all sorts of goblinoids.
Oh, I did not finish this form. I just realized. Let's see, it's done. Oh no, curses. Whatever.
So, I think any goblinoid would also work good. So that would be goblins, hobgoblins, bugbears.
Mm-hmm.
I know who I'm using. All right.
Do you have a preference?
Yeah, bugbear works fine too.
Yeah, I mean she's actually saying what I'm saying. So this is in character.
Oh, I'll shut the
Anything?
fuck up then.
Anything's fine. Make your choice and stick with it, because I just need my cards. Okay, those cards.
Okay, I mean,
That's all I need.
just in case they get into a fight, she'll pick the strongest of the three, the Ogres. Which,
Why do I have to choose? You choose. You're the one casting the spell.
that
Jeez.
that was out of character.
Well, I don't care. It doesn't matter.
I mean, that was the choice. Yeah, I'm gonna do Ogres. So
Okay.
I'm rolling for that. Let's see. I imagine I still have disadvantage. That
Yeah, still disadvantage since it's multi-target.
if I spend longer focusing on it, can I not get disadvantage?
Yeah, if you're using a focus, then it could just be a flat roll.
That was a joke, but I'll take it. Wow, I got a 15. Does that beat the DC?
Yeah, that should.
Okay, good. So me and Azteca turn into bugbears then.
Alright then.
I imagine Ovema is probably still the taller of the two. Maybe she's shorter than normal.
Ow.
I'm just.
Alright, so everybody now has their disguises.
Despite being such a different form and being a lot more muscular as a bugbear, she seems completely comfortable in a completely different body.
I don't know what to say.
How does Azteca react to being turned into a bugbear? Here, let me get a picture of what a bugbear is if you're not sure.
Yeah, that might be helpful.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, because this is a pretty significant change. Look in the chat.
Well, she'll feel weird for a bit, but
They're the biggest goblinoids.
yeah, she knows it's just basically a magic change, so it will take a little to get used to, but it's not that.
Yeah.
It's not that jarring for her.
So that is going to be taking up her concentration for now. I think.
alright.
Yeah. Right. So I think we're just going to try and head into the crowd then. All of
Yeah.
us.
So before we go deeper into that, Dirk, Mullers, and Voki, how are things going on y'all's end?
Oh, you know, I just decided to see if I could try to walk around the river, but it probably would be a better idea if I walked across the bridge. So I think I probably would go down here to this bridge.
You'd probably have to go very far to walk around the river.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was saying they're pretty much they have the cages set up around the entrance which are up there we all came in at. There's down here and across the river there is this area over here.
Okay, I'll go down here and see if I can free the people down here too.
Alright.
Are the orcs like gathered all the way around the building, or it's like at the front?
Yeah,
They're gathered all around the building and inside of the building. They are
Oh.
pretty much having a giant festival of sorts.
I'd say I went around the outskirts to get over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So, yeah,
probably hopped out of
Dirk,
the bag
you're
around to the point where they're
able to head
walking.
without any real issues. All the orcs, they're too busy partying it up and drunk off their ass to notice anybody sneaking around the town.
Awesome.
So as you go around, you're able to just sort of knock off the locks and let the people out with Merz's help and Voki too.
Sick pog. I'll head to the other place too, across the bridge.
Voki
If
is
there's anything.
heading of the cage. And
You cut out.
The
Your voice cut out.
void swallowed her.
if any of the like cage
Repeat, Orion. She has been consumed by the void.
The void has taken her.
Rip
Since
Orion.
you're cutting out a lot, try using the text chat. That way it won't be an issue
Yeah.
you trying to communicate.
That's another thing. We should probably get that
Can you not?
There you go. There you go. Wait, I hear you. We can hear you there.
Wait a second.
Orion, we could hear you then.
Luna,
As you were saying, Sim, get the
that text to speech bot that I got on the other server, which I haven't tested yet, but
text to speech bot.
for when people have to talk in chat. That way, there's audio too.
Yeah,
Up to you there.
I'll get that in after the session.
I haven't tested it, so we should probably test that too. Let's see.
I'll test it out tomorrow.
Oh, fair enough. Right.
All right, but anyways, back on track.
I'm gonna go get my puppy, let her out, bring her up with me.
Puppo.
Alright.
Orion's typing.
no.
Use lag.
Twas lag. Twas delayed.
I gotta wait for it to rejoin now.
Oh,
Bam.
Ah,
while we're waiting, I have a question, Sif. Are
Mhm.
ogres related to goblins? And
I think ogres are giants.
yeah,
Yeah,
Probably.
I'm pretty sure ogres are giants. Yeah. Ogres Forgotten Realms.
yeah, because I was looking at their stat block earlier and it was saying that they were giants.
Yeah, they're giant canon, but they associate closely with goblinoids and orcs.
Okay, fair enough.
They're pretty similar to hill giants. The internet is indeed a jerk.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Fun fact, ogres typically worship Vaprak the Destroyer as their patron god.
Oh my god.
That is an
Why
awesome
is-
name. Vaprak the Destroyer. Of course, it's an ogre.
Why is that name suddenly reminds me of I'm not even gonna mention it because it's just bad.
Fun fact, when an orc breeds with an ogre, you get something called an ogrilon.
Did I ask?
Yes.
Fun fact: when you introduce an orc to a sword, you get a beheading.
Yes,
Is
sir.
this what I think it is? Okay.
Yes, sir. Hey, bro, I like the way you think, Dad. I think Dirk likes the way you think.
Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes, come here. Here's my puppy. Who's my bub boy? Yes, my lunatic. My lunatic.
Yeah, that's probably the best option, Orion. I'll keep chat open, so it's visible.
Good Lunas.
Oh, Rip dead.
Dead.
Well, God has
Died.
died. God is dead.
Oh, he's back.
I have been cursed by the lag.
God is no longer dead. Yes, indeed, mood.
But, is there anything you'd like to do with Mers or Voki, or can we move on?
I yeah, Ryan's taping actually.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I go to the other, or I start attempting to go to the bridge, but I'll leave it at that. Like
Okay.
going across the bridge.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we can just go to.
So
you
I'll
guys.
say about by the time that you get to the bridge, they manage to get into the entrance of the party. Like I was saying before, it's pretty much all of the orcs and goblinoids having a massive festival in the town hall. Inside the town hall, you can see like they got some sort of jury-rigged brewery set up.
Yeah.
And they've just been using it to like mass produce alcohol to get drunk off of.
Oh, we're already inside.
Yeah.
I barely processed that. Okay. I imagine they managed to just push through the crowd pretty easily. Elima being a 7-foot tall bugbear.
Yeah, it's not hard to get through the crowd. A lot of the people there are already drunk off their ass and just really off balance.
So you can just see right over the crowd because orcs usually about 6 feet tall. Okay. So, then we had some. And you said it's like a brewery hall inside?
Yeah, they got a sort of makeshift brewery set up inside of the town hall, and they've just been using it to mass produce alcohol.
Oh, and question. How long would you say it's been since I cast spying? How many minutes?
Stay, yeah, I'd say with the conversation that y'all had, it would take longer than the 10 minutes.
Okay, so in that case, I mean, like how long has it been? In like, what'd you say? How many minutes?
So about like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, so in that case, it's been 20 minutes. So when it ends, I can make a presence roll to attempt to persist it. So I'll do that. Then I want to keep it going as long as I can.
I would say you could do that, but on the other hand, if you do persist, it would drop your shape.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
No?
It's not sustain persists. It just lasts 10 minutes.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah. So then I will roll twice and see if it stays up. So first one, 26. I imagine it stays up. Dead. I didn't hear anything.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything, Dead.
I fucking cut out again.
Yep. I got a 26. First roll.
Yeah, you're able to keep it. Oh, first, bro.
Yeah. Because if it's been 20 minutes, so I'll do it twice.
Okay.
Yeah. Second roll, 11.
I need to check the skill real quick.
Ooh, I got a nat 1 on this. A natural 1 on this one. Yeesh. One of those 10s almost exploded. Yeah, if you want to just call that a failure because it's not one, I'm fine with that.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just checking to see scrying. Oh no, it's called seeing, isn't it?
Spying.
Yep, it's
And
scrying.
and because I'm spying on the area I'm already in, I'm only casting it at level 5.
At level 5, then yeah, that's not high enough for a level 5.
I mean that's the lowest level, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, that fails then. And I cannot.
Yeah.
Then I cannot do it again for 24 hours.
Yep.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay,
Yeah, come back.
welcome back. Okay, then. Yeah, she's not
Pretty
gonna
much
bother.
explain anything you missed. The town hall pretty much got turned into a brewery / frat house.
Frat house.
Of course.
And Alabama has been rolling to see if she can keep her scrying up, which it has failed.
Yeah, I don't think she'll bother relaying that to the others because it wasn't that important. It was just to help her see Dirk and to know where the orc is. But I think she knows by now exactly where to go to get to the leader. Right?
Yeah, now that y'all are inside, what now?
Yeah. So, do you have a map for the interior, Deb?
I do not. Even though I know I probably should have. I said I didn't have it prepared for this session.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
And someone left. Welcome back, whoever left. I didn't see.
I think it was Kit.
Yeah, it was me because Discord was doing the thing again where I couldn't hear you guys.
Nice.
It's a beat.
Okay. So, what are our paths? Inside. What ways can we go, Dad?
Well, so inside there's pretty much the downstairs area, which has pretty much a sort of meeting room that they've turned into gambling tables and places to drink at, like it's some kind of tavern.
So there's
And the back storage room is what's pretty much been converted into a brewery. And then you have upstairs, which is where the chieftain and his war chief is at.
So I imagine that when we come in, it's just a set of stairs going up and down.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lemon going to say then, and whatever gruff form her voice is turned into, it's a bugbear. She's going to say, "I saw that the leader is upstairs. There's not much importance downstairs."
I will go upstairs.
Yes. What is her what is our plan walking in up there, though? Are we just going to drop our disguises as soon as we go in?
Well, it's either murder or try to be diplomatic. It is your choice.
I would, as I've said, I would like to be diplomatic. So I imagine we should just drop our disguise as soon as we go in.
And then we'll try diplomacy first. If it doesn't work, then murder is our next option.
Yep. I believe so.
Diplomacy, then murder. The true American way.
No. Okay, so in that case, we can just drop the disguise now. Since we already got inside. There's no orcs like
There
there's
are still some people upstairs, but inside the room with Chieftain, you can see that there are some newcomers that seem to be coming in and handing off gifts to him before leaving.
Oh, okay. So wait, like going up the stairs, is it like immediately in the room with him or
Now, upstairs, you pretty much have the living space for the mayor,
okay.
which you have a sort of living room, and then it branches off into a little kitchen area and a bedroom area, which is where the chieftain has set up house at. He's pretty much turned the bedroom into a sort of throne room.
Okay. So I mean she's going to no she's not. So they're just gonna head up the stairs then I guess. Are the orcs upstairs only in the room with him?
Most of them seem to be in the kitchen or in the living room, but there aren't very many in there with him. And the ones that do go in there are just pretty much dropping off gifts before leaving.
So the only I mean like upstairs, the only orcs that we're gonna see are the ones in there with him. While walking out.
Yeah, the only ones that are up there with him are the ones walking out.
Okay. Good. So yeah, we're gonna head upstairs then and yep.
So,
Well,
as I said before, there's the living room area, which there's a bunch of Goblin Orage just hanging around in. Here's the kitchen area where there's a few people hanging out in. You can see some Goblin Orage trying to cook something.
Mhm.
And then you have the throne room area, which is where everything's happening. Well, where y'all are trying to go to. Doesn't seem to be very many people in there at the moment because it's just the chieftain and his war chief. And as I said before, it's not odd for somebody to walk in there just at random.
Okay. Do we know the orc leader's name?
Uh, no, you do not yet.
I figured we might because of talking to the other general before and stuff. What's up, you? Um.
Anyways, I will say that by this point, Dirk and his little merry crew have made it to the other side of town to free the last of the villagers.
Yes, sir. We're the heroes of the story, right? Right, Ryan. I'm
Okay.
surprised. Is there gonna be any chance that we could ever like encounter an orc that's not there, or is it guaranteed to everyone there? 'Cause I feel like we get like eventually we get found by someone. That's just me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's find out soon enough.
Oh God, no, the sound of that.
Oh boy.
Anyways, so that brings us back to the frat house in our
And,
little chaotic.
and
Yes, she has the mask still.
oh,
Okay.
so wasn't she going to hide part of that from him?
Change of heart.
Oh, all right then.
Okay, so you're explaining the full details of the mask to Dirk. I'm pretty sure the rest of the party already knows about it, except for Kit. So I will. So I will explain what she's talking about.
Okay.
I just need to remember the name of it real quick.
Yeah, I've forgotten too.
The Face Stealer's mask.
Yep.
Okay, so pretty much Mers has possession of what's called the Face Stealer's mask, which is pretty much a sort of mask that the Spirit Clan orcs use, which are the sort of assassin clan. What the mask does is that you can behead a creature and infuse its head into the mask, and it will allow you to transform into that creature, gaining all of its memories, mannerisms, and everything, pretty much assuming a perfect identity of that person. But after you use it up, you can't transform into that person again.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Oh.
Be long.
It is 9:50. Well, 9:34.
Yes.
Yes.
Hoorah!
All right. So I assume we're gonna switch back over to Alabama and the Lake. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
no. Okay.
Not unless there's something else that they're plotting.
Okay.
Evil plots.
Okay, so meanwhile, back in the town hall, how will y'all approach the chieftain and his war chief?
Um. I. Well. Alabama just plans on going on in. Do the others have anything to say?
No,
I'll let Alavma do the talking.
Alabama.
yeah. Aztec is pretty much there to look for the rest of her Tariot deck that she gambled away.
Okay.
Yeah, I will say that as Teka is looking around, you notice that in the living room there are some goblins that are playing poker with her tarot deck.
God damn it!
Clearly, they don't know any of the rules.
Well, they're playing poker badly. Oh god.
We'll get your tarot deck afterwards. We can. I believe we should talk to the chieftain sooner rather than later.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fine. Hurry. Before they
Alright.
destroy my deck with their booze and vomit.
You can handle it if you want, but that disguise may drop suddenly.
Yeah, well, just let's hurry.
Okay.
I need my deck, okay? If
I
I don't
understand.
have that deck, it's not going to end well.
I understand. Okay, so they're going to head into the into the leader's room.
Okay. So as you walk in, the chieftain begins to speak in Orcish, more or less asking you to name yourselves and show what gifts you bring for him.
Gift of murder.
Okay, so
I have a knife.
I remember that Elvima talked to the orcs before. So did we say she speaks Orcish or?
I believe we reason that she can understand it somewhat.
Okay. Well, wait. Can I say that she Hold on. Let me read tongues for a second. Let me check. Uh, that's sustain persist though. I'm not gonna assume that he knows common, so
I mean, it's safe to assume that at least one of the five of y'all know Orcish.
Are we talking like
Probably
black
as
speech
Tekka, seeing
orcish?
as she's been.
shit.
Probably as Tekka, seeing as he was gambling with them.
Okay, that'll make an excellent. Okay, I know where this is somewhat going.
Okay, so uh,
Ooh.
mm,
So that
so
makes Azteca our translator.
s-
Well, that's
so
the
she's so
name.
so. Uh, Sorry, if you want to talk first.
I just said he's basically asking for what's our names and our gifts that we're bringing.
Okay. I was thinking of a thing and I don't know how to do it now. I think first Abima is gonna first off she's going to try and talk to him in common to see if he knows common.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, so what do you
she's
plan to say to him in common?
hmm. I don't know. This is hard to work around now.
Diplomacy.
So what I was going to do to get to manage this was just have her drop the disguise and cast tongues on herself to talk, but that has an invocation time of 10 minutes. Whoops. Uh,
I'm not sure what an
so
orc would
she's so
enjoy.
in that case, she's going to just walk in and ask in common if he speaks common.
He seems to frown a bit, but he speaks back, I do, but he seems a bit uncomfortable with speaking the language.
Then she's going to say, then in that case, I wish to start us off with complete honesty, and she's going to drop the disguises and stop concentrating on the transmutation, shape shifting. We we come hoping for diplomacy and not violence. We wish to talk. And then she's going to introduce the people in there to them.
Okay, so the chieftain seems to look between the five of you. Then at some point, he just points to the other two orcs and starts asking, so why are their disguises still up?
Of course, Lou just
They
sort
are
of
not.
like
They are not disguised.
drops this.
And
Yeah, as
they're
Geo
with
sort of
us.
drops disguise, yeah.
And he gives a bit of a grin at that, and he seems to find it amusing that you have orcs in your party with you.
Oh,
Just have an inside diplomacy
So,
works.
that
what is
she
it that
dropped
you would like to
disguise.
negotiate?
We would like to come to a peaceful resolution on ending the conflict that have occurred between your clans and everyone else, essentially.
I may be able to speak for the Pyroclan, but I unfortunately can't speak for the others.
Well, then that will do. That will do. Anything is better than.
Maybe
Whatever.
drop that.
Whatever conclusion we can reach that is not violent would be the best option, in my opinion.
Yes, of course.
Well, what conclusions do you suppose?
I need my. Okay, well.
Well, I'm aware that the conflicts over the history of these lands being taken from your people, and I may not be able to offer that land back and that history erased, but what conclusion would satisfy you without this conflict? She's a lot more
At this
articulate than I am.
point, the war chief to the side of him seems to lean over and whisper to him a bit, and you can notice that some of his pets are pulling on their chains, growling at the unknown visitors, but he seems to be able to calm them down to where they're not hissing and barking at you anymore. But after they seem to speak between each other for a second, the chieftain has a wide grin as he looks the party over, and his response is quite simplistic. How about a challenge?
Of what kind?
Us orcs are quite simple folks. We usually respond to force a lot better than we do words. So you pit your men against myself and my war chief, and the victor gets to decide the fate of the clan.
Okay, hold up. If we're going to do this, Mr. Chieftain, whatever, I need my tarot cards back that I lost in a gambling bet against your goblins over there, which are very poorly using them and very badly playing poker. I don't know how I lost against them, but I did.
Here's the damn alcohol.
Most likely. But I need those back. I would have gone get them, but they listen to you, not me. And I'd rather not rip my
He
cards.
gives a bit of a hush. He gives a bit of a annoyed huff before walking over to the table and sort of grabbing one of the goblins by the scruff of his neck and lifting him up before scooping up the cards on the table and handing them back to her.
Thank you.
Well, with
I
the
happily look through them the rest of the time.
okay. So she's gonna say, well, if that is what you desire, I believe we can settle that. And arranged violence is better than wanting to kill each other, I suppose.
Okay. The chieftain sits back down on his throne after dealing with Azteca and her cards, and afterwards he sort of stretches a bit and slumps into his chair, Well, why don't we do this sometime soon? I would hate to ruin the festivities we already have going on, so why not enjoy yourselves? You might be dead men before long, anyways.
Perhaps. We'll see. She's pretty confident in her ability. She's not really scared. She gives a smile with that. I'm more worried than she is.
Yeah, at least the chieftain and his war chief seem to admire her confidence.
Mhm. Well, how long will these festivities be continuing for then? Well, we aren't in
A
a
day
rush.
or two depends on when these buffoons decide to stop drinking themselves to idiocy.
That is going to be a while. They are continuing to make alcohol even though they're drunk, and it's not very
Now,
good alcohol.
there is one more detail that we must share in the
Well,
interest
the
of.
Pyroclan don't just use their alcohol for drinking. They also use it for setting shit on fire.
That is true.
She's gonna say, in the interest of absolute honesty, we must tell you that on our way here, we did free the prisoners that you've kept at the entrances to the town. That is not something that I can abide by. I hope that this will not change, but we plan to do.
Again, he seems quite annoyed by this factor, but it doesn't seem to be too big of a deal breaker for him.
Good.
I suppose I can't help you in your morals after all, so I can't judge you too harshly. If it were my man, I would have done the same.
I'm glad we can come to that agreement. Oh. Uh, so, anybody else say anything? Or
No, I'm happily looking at my cards. Whenever we fight is whenever.
the two works got anything to say?
Azteca is just making sure that the goblins haven't fucked up any of her cards.
Yep. So do Bobbin and Marxus have anything to say?
At this point, Bob and Marxus have pretty much already started drinking with some of the other orcs.
Alright, fair enough.
They got bored of the conversation about halfway through and figured they'd go off and enjoy themselves.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, there's. She's gonna say, well, in that case, I suppose that this negotiations are done. Um, I suppose we'll come and find you once the festivities are done. I believe that we will stay then until, if that is fine with you.
It's fine by me, but I can't necessarily guarantee your safety. There might be some of my kin that won't like you around here.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, I didn't know you were gone, Jim.
I said I was gone a little while ago.
Oh, oh.
If a fight does break out, I'll do my best to sway things away from violence.
If anything happens, it happens. I believe most of us can handle ourselves. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your what's the word I'm thinking of? I can't think of the word. Reasonability, I guess.
Hospitality.
Yeah, hospitality works too, I guess.
That's the only word that came to mind other than reasonability.
Yeah.
So the chieftain sort of bats you away as if, well, with his hand, as if saying that he's more or less done with talking for the time being.
Yep. And then they'll go then. At least then it will.
Okay.
Right.
So, on the other side of things, going back to Dark Void, the Void, Volky,
Void.
and Mer.
Nice.
Yeah.
We just let out those people over the bridge, right?
Yeah,
I might be
this is after you freed everyone. You're pretty much heading back over to regroup with the rest of the party.
So yeah, then
And as
do we run into?
as you are starting to head back over the bridge, you
no.
notice a small group of drunken orcs, which they don't seem to notice you yet, but they're pretty much just fishing off the side of the bridge.
Can
Orion is heading, by the
It
way.
is fair to say that you three aren't aware of the treaty yet, so
Yeah.
it's
wait, so we're not aware of them either?
you're not aware of like what's going on with the rest of the party, how they've
Yeah.
made this
Oh
sort of
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
ceasefire with the chieftain.
So they're on the bridge blocking our way, right?
Yeah, there's like
They're fishing.
3 orcs that are just fishing off the side of the bridge, drunk off their ass.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Cause I have what I want to do, but in the back of my head, I think I might do something else.
So wait, question real quick. Is this joke happening like as we're talking to the orc or to the chief or afterwards?
I would say that this is like during.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna say like after we're done talking to them, they're going to Elena would have used telepathy to tell them about it. But if it's happening during the conversation, then yeah.
Dirk listens.
It's the easy way or the fun way.
I say
whatever way you want to do, Mers. If you think you can get us across without having to go around.
I'm worried. So just to fill the empty space here, as they're like, or never mind. Yeah.
Sure. I guess I trust you.
Just gonna.
I'll close
I
my
like that.
eyes.
Yeah.
Poor decision, really.
Yeah.
Dirk reluctantly is gonna close his eyes.
I'm scared.
Here.
I'm
Merge.
just over here internally chanting combat, 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 combat.
Mer's about to just single-handedly wipe out Pyroclan.
He's about to commit a war crime or something.
Oh boy.
Alright. What is she changing into?
Oh god.
I think. Yeah, it's currently he.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back too. I get to see the chaos when I get back, I guess.
Yes.
I can only imagine.
With 2 people missing and just y'all, I'm perfectly fine if y'all just murder these guys.
That's what I was gonna do, but I wanted to know Ryan's opinion on it before.
Alright, how many orcs died?
None yet.
That's surprising.
Bro, you went to the bathroom for like 2 seconds. Damn.
Well, we have D&D, so.
Did you wash your hands? Damn. Exactly. Exactly. Fucking gross. Bucket.
You don't know if I wash my hands or not.
You went in too quick. I definitely know you did.
Okay.
All right. What did you do to yourself? Why do you look like a freak?
Oh, God, I swear.
You look like a freak. All orcs are freaks.
Wait, so Dirk would only know about the mask, so does he think that she just decapitated an orc and used
Push him into the lake.
Oh boy,
Well,
I swear.
I guess it's more entertaining than killing them. So go ahead.
They just start a big brawl.
Bridge fight.
Maybe they'll hit their head on the rock on the way down.
Oh my God. Strohs. This is great.
At least I know what we're actually doing. Dad, how drunk are they?
They are pretty much shit faced. It would not take much to shove one off the bridge.
They're so drunk they have ascended. They're about to descend. No singing the Halo theme.
You plan on throwing them off the bridge is the question for what you wrote. Like, are you just gonna push them off?
I am back.
Just grab him by the ankles and tow him over.
What's going on now?
Okay, y'all out of nowhere.
Sparta kick. Did the bridge?
Either agility or might.
Does the bridge?
Whichever one you have that's higher.
Does the bridge have any railings to stop it falling off, or?
Then you can make this attack with advantage.
Oh boy. Huh. I would have thought motors would have more agility. Oh, it's probably the form, actually. Nice.
Make the roll.
Yes, do the rules. They're tapping in the dice tray.
I got food.
I'll
Ooh.
let you know if it is successful or not.
Ooh, a 19.
19. Yep.
Oh, that's not with advantage. So you can roll again.
Uh-huh.
25. There we go.
25. Okay.
Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That was a.
Wait.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
because one exploded. Yeah,
2d10? Oh.
yeah, because one.
Shit.
Yeah, because one of those exploded. 34. Nice.
Yep. So you walk up casually to the three orcs just fishing in the river. And you just rear your foot up and bring the heel
Yeet.
crashing down into one of the dude's backs who's leaning against the railing. And as your foot slams against him, you can hear and feel like the cracking of bones as this dude
Oh
is just
no!
tumbling into the water.
Oh no!
Poor guy.
F.
Don't break his spine.
He's just fishing, dude.
Come on.
He's in our way.
No, you're not.
Oh my god.
Was Merce trying to break his back?
Good job, Mers.
Roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Oh god.
I was gonna say that it could either go, the other two could either get pissed at him or they could think it's extremely funny, but yeah, if he broke his spine.
Oh, fuck, my bad. Oh, I forgot.
You ribs.
I forgot how to do
Yeah,
that.
you broke the ribs from a kick in the back. Yeah, that's how much force it was.
Ooh. Ah, it's better.
But yeah, was Merce trying to do that much damage? Orion?
Damn. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure it's debatable.
Poor guy.
This is Sparta. $27 for Volky. 10 Mers. Okay.
I just find it funny that as the orc chieftain
How
is
much for Dirk?
12.
like as the orc chieftain is saying about like maybe getting into fights, there's a fight happening.
Be aware of fights.
He says as an orc is kicked off the bridge.
Poor guy.
Fatality. Yes. Now I get to try out this combat system.
I imagine it's like a round or two into combat that Elphaba manages to send a telepathic message to tell them about the treaty.
Okay. Since I am using you guys as guinea pigs, apparently. And I did run this by you before with the thing I sent the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to briefly go over how I'm going to try and run the initiative for combat. initiative and turn order for combat, and then we can go through with it.
Hooray for experimentation.
More or less, we're first going to go through the combat, starting with the character with the lowest initiative, and each character is going to pretty much announce what they're planning to do on their turn. And then after everyone has announced what they plan to do, it goes through the order from the highest initiative down to the lowest. So that means that characters with higher initiatives can pretty much counter what the people with lower initiatives are trying to do.
Hmm.
That makes sense?
Hmm. Yeah.
Say anything if I'm just saying something considered confusing.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. So that leaves us with Cracked Ribs Orc, who is trying to swim to shore now. And then after him, there's Mers, which, what is she planning to do afterwards? He. Right, he. My bad.
He.
Him.
Hey, Alabama also has bravado.
Bruh.
I mean, she does.
Bruh.
Yes.
Bruh.
Yes.
Bruh.
It's 10 plus 2 times bravado. Okay. So 12.
Actually, hold on. I can use the combat map for this.
22. So the DC is 22 there. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do a roll for something that'll happen in a minute.
He in the ocean.
It's not even the ocean.
Or lake, whatever you want to call it.
Let's see. Come on. Heck. Let's just roll the DC of that. Rip.
Luna, come here.
And then we have Mers.
Happy Luna.
And Dark's just watching from the bridge.
He finds it amusing.
Okay, G-Bro. Did Civ roll it for you, or did
I
he
rolled
roll
for
for something else?
someone else.
Okay. So yeah, the orc is pretty much scared shitless, and he jumps off the bridge after his friend, trying to get away. Which, more or less, that's what I'm planning on doing for him anyways. I forgot about the whole fucking initiative thing halfway through. Anyways, that leaves Dirk after Mers.
There's one
Oh.
more person, right?
Oh. Hi. Someone.
There's one more orc
Oops.
left, right, Dead?
Yeah, there's one more orc left because the other one has full plans on running.
Sorry, if someone's actually watching, I wasn't paying attention to chat at all.
I'm gonna go over and
Sorry.
stab him.
I didn't expect anyone to actually to be here. So,
Roll
uh,
down on.
Sweaty
Not roll
TTTV
fortune.
Wraith,
Yeah, go ahead.
if you're still here. I don't know when the message was sent.
Fuck the thing I had in mind. It's
Whoops.
just gonna slow shit down.
Sorry.
Alright. So I can attack and do a bane at the same time, right?
If you deal enough damage, or
Okay.
if you have Bane focus.
All right.
If you have Bane focus, then you have to deal 5 damage or more. If you don't, then it has to be 10 or more damage.
Oh, you're not trying to be violent, violent? Ah. Well, Dirk didn't know that. He's gonna do it anyway.
Which I would like to, but just from how it feels at the moment, I think it's just gonna slow the combat down. So I'm just gonna stick with normal.
All right. So it's just a D20 and then my whatever physical or
Yeah.
my attribute, right? Yeah.
D20 plus either might or agility, whichever you'd prefer.
Damn.
I'd like to note.
15.
I'd like to
Oh,
note it. I'd like to note just because, so you know, Dad, that roll I did was checking to see if I might manage to do telepathy to tell them about the thing.
It's a little late now.
Well, she doesn't know that.
Hey, we made a peace treaty. Shame.
As I'm just like gutting like an orc.
I'm imagining.
Oh, okay.
I'm imagining that one failed because of
By
Mers
this
suddenly
point-
attacking the orc.
By this point, one orc is swimming away in agony. A second one is running in fear. So the third dude, he's pretty much just on high alert by this point. So when Dirk tries to stab him, he's able to just move out of the way a bit that it grazes against his side and nicks him.
Fast for a drunk orc.
I'm gonna go ahead.
And that brings it to the orc's turn, who smashes his beer bottle onto the railing
Oh no.
and then tries to stab Dirk with it.
Oh, the glove.
Damn. What we got? What we got?
I'm gonna go ahead and roll for her second
A
attempt
20.
Oh yeah.
at a lower power level.
So it goes by my guard, right?
Yes. What's your guard?
19.
Okay. So he deals 1 damage to you.
Dude, he just freaking left a scab on me or something, like a little cut. Like
He swings at your face and it just leaves like a little paper cut on your cheek.
Wow.
what are you rolling for?
Her
Again,
second
telepathy?
attempt
Bruh.
at a lower power level.
Stubborn.
What are you rolling for? Well,
Her second later attempt to try
telepathy.
again.
So
But,
it's telepathy. What
I don't-
power level?
So the first attempt was at level 6, and I'm imagining that failed because of Mers suddenly, the shock of Mers suddenly kicking someone off a bridge, and then she tried a lower power level, and I imagine that also failed at power level 5.
What power level though? Power level
5.
5.
5.
Okay,
So
that
2 times 5, 10 plus 10. Yeah, 20.
yeah, 20.
Nope, that didn't work again. Wonderful.
Ugh. So yeah, that leaves us with Volky on the last of the board. What is the gremlin doing? Oh, he seems very, very upset at the choices made today.
Oh boy. Should Elvema also do initiative so we can see when she gets outside and towards over them? Because she's going to be heading over there for Telepathy fell twice.
How does she know where we are?
She knows where she sent
they're all
them.
the way on the other side of town, so by the time she gets there, the combat would already be done with.
Well, she doesn't know there's combat happening in general, so.
Yeah, but
I mean, she's gonna be heading to tell them about the agreement.
You just want to
Phantasm.
stop the combat as fast as you can. That's what you want.
Does Volky have
No,
boon focus for it or no?
no, I'm just doing what she would
If
do.
not, then you need to roll for it.
She doesn't even know there's combat happening.
It's a bane, and no. Okay. So roll for it as if it's an attack with whatever you're inflicting it with. So I believe it's what's it called influence, right? $13. Okay, so what kind of phantasm are you summoning? Okay. So Volky pretty much summons a fucking cannibal deer.
Oh dear. Windig. Oh.
And he rolled a 1. So I think he 100% believes this thing is real.
I mean, he's drunk off his ass, so. I'd be surprised if he didn't.
And that brings us back around to Murs, seeing as we're already down 2 orcs. None of them have died yet, at least. Crippled, maybe. Dead, no.
Sadly.
Murs whistles. Okay, what is he whistling?
Oh, wow. Burb.
Elf, big burp.
It's a giant bird.
An eagle-sized blue jay. I'll just put the burb in the initiative order after Murs.
So, Dad, you didn't actually answer before, I don't think. Should I? Does it matter if I roll or not for a limit to see if she actually gets there or not in a reasonable time? Because she
Probably don't,
yeah,
because by the time she
Yeah.
gets there, it's gonna be all over and done with by then.
Okay, fair enough.
Because they're all the way on the other half of town.
Fair.
Okay, well, you whistle in a giant eagle-sized blue jay just comes down from the sky. And what would you like the blue jay to do?
This is nuts.
Torturing pedestrians.
In the meantime, I'll try and put something together. That should have been working already. Jesus fucking Christ.
Forced move into the water with the last one. Roll. What are you planning on moving him with? Like, if it's just like pick him up and throw him in, then it's probably going to be agility or might. But if you want to use like some sort of magic skill instead, you can go for that. Movement. Okay, then use your movement. I have many friends that are poor at texting out full words. I can understand surprising things.
I mean, that's a pretty clear one, honestly.
$24.
Movement.
So yeah, I'm not sure. My only question is, how are you phrasing your movement ability? Is it just like the bird has psychic powers, or does the bird just
Psychic bird.
manipulate wind or something? Wings flap. Wind go burr.
Wing go burr.
Wind do indeed go burr. As orc goes flying.
Jesus Christ.
So what? It's power level 6? How far does he fly then? That's not what I meant to do. I gotta figure this out. Power level. Target is moved 15 feet. Okay. So yeah, you fling him 15 feet up into the air off of the bridge. And he just fucking collides into the water. And like you can oddly hear him breaking surface tension.
You can hear him breaking surface tension, also known as sploosh. It's a fancy way of saying splash.
You're funny. Okay, no.
Well, I thought it was funny.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Yes.
You have 3 orcs in the river.
Yes, go ahead and eat dirt.
That dirt for food.
Eat him. Eat him. Eat him.
I don't have any for
Who wants him to feed her?
Will be immeasurable.
Yes, feed her his flesh.
I can go get something.
Yeah, you're just gonna pull the now cripple out of the water and feed it to the bird.
No.
Feed it.
Don't feed the
He has,
cripple
he,
to the
he,
bird.
he has no other use anyways.
Yes, no other use of your life.
How dare you? It's so rude.
I got a bird now. Apparently. Hell yeah.
She will not leave till she is fed.
Oh,
Blue jay the size of an eagle. That's awesome.
I will say that, like the orcs, you can notice that they have a basket of like all the fish they've caught so far.
Taking their fish too. Come on.
A blow to their egos and their appetite.
What Alabama don't know won't hurt her.
I don't have anything to feed her, so or it or whatever.
Yes, combat is over. You have 3 orcs swimming in a river, and they're all running away.
Well, let them
Ugh.
run.
Why do you like make that sigh of like disgust?
It's the
Half tiredness and half bored and half yes. 3 halves.
it
I
reminds
feel
me
like
of
half
the
of our sessions are just starting to turn into the party's idea as combat Alvema's morals.
Yeah.
the sigh reminds me of Undertale's Frisk's face of displeasure.
Alvema's the true enemy. That's just what it is. Sorry, not sorry.
Yes, the true final boss.
Pooba.
The religious sword girl.
It's okay. Dirk probably
Backbone.
doesn't have.
Ha,
Dirk doesn't
ha.
really have one either.
No, Dirk and Azteca didn't get off to a good start either.
Not his fault
Alabama will
she
shove
started.
moral backbones into their
Yeah.
spines.
Started pushing her buttons right away.
He's just a
I
prick.
mean, at least you'll like Volky.
It's not my fault he has no moral backbone.
Alabama will give them backbones.
I'm probably gonna go because I have to wake up
Yeah.
early tomorrow. If
I'm gonna wind up calling the session off here.
Okay, that's fair.
Alright.
I imagine next time we'll start off with Alabama getting there and seeing this chaos.
More or less.
all right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Chaos
Good
and
night.
All right.
Adios,
Good night.
everybody.
doing what he does best.